Hey guys, and welcome to Xenoblade Chronicles, a game I've wanted to cover here on the channel since, well, as long as I can remember, actually. Now, I'm not going to tell you this is the best game ever made or it's absolutely perfect, but I just think it's a really cool and fun game, and I want to show it to as many people as I can. Try to spread the word, you know? And on top of that, it's just a game that means a lot to me personally. So hope I can do it justice. But anyway, my intros are always way too long. Chances are if you clicked on this video, you probably want to see the game, right? So let's get to it and start this incredibly long and amazing adventure. Whether you're a longtime fan or you're checking this out for the first time, I hope you enjoy the wonderful tale of Xenoblade Chronicles.
Long ago, the world was nothing more than an endless sea, cloaked in a boundless sky, reaching as far as could possibly be imagined. Then two great titans came into existence. The Bionis and the Mechonis. The Titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained. Eons have passed. Now, our world, this vast land stretching across the remains of the Bionis, is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon.
Retreat! Retreat! Get away from me! Retreat! No, retreat! The Mechonis unknown! No! No!
They're advancing down our weak right flank. For a bunch of soulless machines, they seem to know a thing or two. But we'll see.
Young man, we've been given the order to retreat. We're pulling back the line to Colony 6. That's where we'll set up the last line of defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time spent hanging around here, and we're done for.
Count me in. We gotta get out of here.
Or we can stay and fight.
What?
We may die if we take a stand here, but staying gives us the chance to change our destinies. We have the Monado. With this, the future is ours for the taking.
Stupid beast. Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm still in control.
I should have known I couldn't talk sense into a beast. Let's do this. I'm going with you. You'll need someone to drag your corpse on.
As long as you think you've still got the strength in you, old man.
Oi, you two! We've been ordered to pull back. I'm leaving!
Well, I say you're coming with us. What would we do without those?
The enemy's second wave is approaching!
It's now or never, Dunban. Let's show them what we've got. We'll give them a warm Hom's welcome.
Acknowledged.
Yeah! Ha! What are they trying to prove? I'm not throwing my life away. No point dying in some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy. Yeah, that should give me time to escape.
God dang, I love this intro. Not even 5 minutes into the game, and we're already thrown into a battle versus the Mechon. And come to think of it, we should probably get to that. To initiate combat, select the fight icon on the battle palette. And let's engage the enemy. If you've never played Xenoblade Chronicles before, you are in for a treat. Unlike turn-based RPGs, Xenoblade functions in real time. So if you want to attack your opponent, you've got to get next to them. And after a few auto attacks using the Monado, we're ready to show off the arts. Also on the battle palette, select an art to do a special ability. We now have Monado Enchant and Buster. So let's start with the Enchant, so our allies can strike against the Mechon. This is an aura, or buff, that allows, well, them to actually do effective damage against the Mechon. But Monado Buster's more than enough to take them down, and yeah, here comes more. Unfortunately, auras only last once per battle, so we gotta charge up the art again. If you watch carefully, our allies are only dealing a single point of damage to the Mechon, because their weapons are ineffective. That's where the Monado comes in, and allows us to counterattack. On top of that, though, Monado Buster, just so much damage in an AoE. It's really all you need to survive this part. It's not about being hard, just introducing you to the power of the Monado, and that plane dropped a giant Mechon. All right, I forgot about you. This is a little bit tougher of an enemy, but still, no match for Dunban and the Monado. It might look different than the other ones, but we're gonna defeat this Mechon the same way. Enchant, and then go for Buster. Or just let Dunban do everything himself. That also works.
You gotta be kidding!
It's their main force. Looks like the Mechon are hell-bent on taking us out.
They'll have to be if they want to beat us. Now, let's even the odds a bit.
You heard him.
Dixon, Munka, let's do this! Dunban!
I ain't going down that easily.
Dunban! You alright?
What does it look like? I'm still good to go.
Guess even a hero's gotta reach his limit eventually. Munka! What are you doing? That way is... Sorry, brothers. Hate to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Munka, you dirty...
Now, don't worry. I'll organize your funerals. Well, see you, boys. Wait!
If this is a joke, it ain't funny. Looks like this is it. At least we know our luck can't get any worse from here. Dunban?
Dixon, take care of the survivors.
Dunban, what are you playing at?
Those idiots. I'll just come and get the Monado when everything's quieted down a bit. That thing's gonna be mine! Oh no, please!
Vile Mechon. If you think the Homs, the people of Bionis, are just waiting here for you to pick us off, you are sorely mistaken.
A Mechon M71? I bet I can use its optical system to align one of the anti-air batteries. Oh, no good. It's broken. The joint section. It's buckled. It's completely useless. Ugh. Huh? An M69! Its armor would be perfect for making a shield. If I can just get it off, I should be able to... Shulk! Rhine! It's not a Mechon. It's just a Crabble. It was using the Mechon armor as a shell.
I'll lure it away and topple it. When it's down, use your arts to finish it off.
Here we have our real first fight of the game, from going up against a giant Mechon to Crabble using a Mechon shell. Yeah, it's a little anticlimactic, but it gives us a better primer on arts on our main character, Shulk, who has backslash, light heal, and his talent art. And unlike Dumban, who we were just controlling, Shulk actually has 3 arts, the first of which is a move we're going to see a lot of, backslash. However, you can't just spam arts. There's a cooldown, and you'll see once it is finished with the circle around it. As you'll find out, yeah, the cooldowns for arts are pretty high in the beginning, but that's okay, don't worry. Combat in this game is super fast-paced, and, well, now we can use the talent art, which needs to also be built up. So, let's go for it and finish off this Crabble, which we kind of double-teamed it there, Ryan, but we did it. Our first battle, and as a reward, we get a chest. I wonder what's in it. Oh, snap! We got a deadly caterpillar! Okay, not actually, but, yeah, there's still enemies we gotta take down. Sometimes there'll be a green ring around the area, so you cannot flee, but, hello, Caterpile. You're not stuck in here with me. You're stuck in here with me and Ryan. So let's start the second battle and talk about aggro. If you've never played an MMO or a similar game to Xenoblade before, aggro might be a unique concept. But basically just think of it as threats. If the enemy sees the tank as a threat, it's going to focus Ryan in this case instead of Shulk. And that's ideally what you want to always happen, because you can't use backslash if the enemy's always facing you. And that did way more damage than I was expecting. Wow, that was easy.
Thanks, Ryan. That was a close one.
Man, what were you doing wandering off by yourself? Stay where I can keep an eye on you. It's pretty dangerous outside of the colony. There are all kinds of monsters.
Yeah, but thanks to you, we got its shell. Everyone in the colony's gonna be really happy.
I'm more worried about you than the shell. Oh, whatever. Knowing what you're like, at least you'll make a decent weapon out of it. This scrap driver's excellent.
I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
Of course, Dunban's weapon still beats them all.
The Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of his power one day.
You will, Shulk. Anyway, we better get back to the colony. If I'm late for drills again, old Square Tash is gonna kill me.
Square Tash? Oh, the Defense Force Colonel. He's pretty scary.
Tell me about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to come all the way out here during your break.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back.
Now that those woodland creatures have been destroyed, our next destination is Colony 9. And to get there, the game will show us the path, which is pretty nice. And here's a bunch of tutorials like saving, camera controls, autosave. You know all that stuff by now, but one of the best things in Xenoblade Chronicles is that if you miss a tutorial, you can just go check them later in the menu. Gotta love that feature, but yeah, we should probably pick up our loot before we head out. And man, I just don't even know what to say, guys. I got this feeling that it's hard to even put into words. I guess just extreme excitement, but I'll try to contain the fanboying as we come over to this item orb. All across the world of Xenoblade Chronicles, we will find these blue dots on the ground, and inside are actually collectible items. One of the prerequisites for 100%ing this game is actually filling up the Collectopedia. And guess what? Those collectibles go inside the Collectopedia. You'll get a reward if you fill up an entire row, and if you fill up a whole page, you get a really big reward. So I'll definitely be doing that. So if you see a blue orb, don't be a stranger. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. The fact you can see that in such good detail, it's so awesome. But yeah, throughout the game, on top of the Collectopedia, you're gonna need a lot of these items for quests and the sort, so make sure you grab them, but don't worry, it's not so bad. I say that, and I'm probably going to have some difficulties collecting some key items in the future, but that's still a ways away. We'll be fine. But yeah, we're not gonna really do any battle with these innocent creatures. They're not bothering me, I'm not gonna bother them. Also, on top of that, we don't really need to bother. Our main mission right now is just getting back to work, which is all the way over here in the colony. Which, well, we're finally here. God, look at that. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, I love this game already.
Here we are. I better stop in at HQ. You off to the weapon development lab?
Yeah, when I've sold any parts I can't use.
All right. See you later.
As we say goodbye to Rhine, we gotta say hello to Colony 9. I did not intend for that to rhyme, I swear to God, but yeah, you can buy and sell things here at the Ether Lamp, and also accept quests. Quests are a huge part of Xenoblade Chronicles, and since we're going for 100%, we're going to be doing a ton of quests, so I'll try my best to show them all. But along with that, we have the trading system as we reach level 2 from exploring, well, the commercial district. But hi there, Dorothy. What's up? Nothing to report. How'd I sound? Like I was being alert and cool at the same time? I'm not just standing here to look pretty, you know. I'm helping out. Not like my brother. He never does anything worthwhile. And once we talk to our first named NPC, we'll get introduced to the affinity chart. One of my favorite things in the entire game. No, I am not kidding. A chart is just that cool. Let's bring it up and we'll see. So every single named NPC in the game appears on the affinity chart, and their relationships with other characters are depicted, along with ourselves, or our party, and we get to see the affinity between locations and our personal group, which I really like. It starts out small, but sooner or later, the affinity chart will be filled. You'll be like, wow, on top of that, trading. Yeah, this is also a mechanic in this game, which I think, holy crud, more games seriously just need to copy this, because it's awesome. You can trade items to select NPCs to get other items, and different NPCs have different things. Sadly, though, we're flat broke, so we can't trade for anything, but don't worry, we'll be back eventually, Dorothy. And kind of think of it, I think there's, yeah, another NPC over here. Hello. Hi there. My dad is one of the stars shining in the night sky. He watches over me every night. That's why I gaze out the window to see him, too. Aw, isn't that adorable? And apparently it was so adorable we leveled up. No, we just got that from visiting this landmark, but we're gonna go behind the landmark, pick up a wedding ring, which will be important for later as we enter the commercial district, which is where we'll be spending a lot of time in this game. Inside here, we apparently startle everybody around us. No, that's just a really bad joke. The exclamation points dictate when someone has a quest for you, and this is the first example of a generic quest. The generic quests don't have a named NPC that distribute them. And 9 times out of 10, they're just really basic stuff like, hey, gather 2 rabbit diodes. Yeah, I got you, bro. But at the same time, they do help build affinity with Colony 9, so they're great to pick up. We're going to be picking up just about every single quest that we can come across, except for one. We want to save that for a little bit later. That is with a named NPC, so, sorry, Grandma. We're not going to talk to you right now, and there's an enemy near anti-air battery 1. Can't stand the sight of it. Okay, I'll take care of it. Why not? I mean, it's pretty far away. You know, if it's an eyesore, it's an eyesore. It sounds so cruel, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do to defend the colony. And if I recall, yes, this is no generic. Hi. Oh, good gracious, you won't believe what a silly fool I am. I've lost something I really need. Will you help me find it? Absolutely, because I can't say no. I know it'd get you all fired up if I did my damsel in distress act. Okay. I'm a fool, losing my door key. My fate's in your hands. You know, I'll help you out. I like to imagine that Shulk's a pretty good guy, and... Hello there, gem man. Every good colony needs a gem man, I reckon, and every colony also needs a quest giver that you have to spam A on. This is a good habit to have if you're trying to complete every quest in Xenoblade Chronicles. Sometimes characters have more than one quest, so get in a habit of talking to them twice and see if the quest menu pops up, and this guy's got 4, so it's a lot to keep in mind in the very beginning, but don't worry. Getting quests in this version of the game is actually pretty easy in comparison to the original. But I'm not here to compare the two endlessly. I'm sure we'll have moments like that later on in the series. But it's episode 1 after all. But I think if we come over here, this should just about do it for the commercial district. Hi, lady. Do you know where to find Vang teeth? Probably inside of a Vang's mouth, but hey, I don't know everything. Her grandma needs them for handicrafts. As she says, we know grandma just needs some new dentures, but yeah, we'll take care of that for you. Eventually. Right now, we just want to pick up the quests, and holy crud. That's so cool. The Central Plaza. It's just kind of a nostalgic location for me, I guess. Or should I say landmark, because that's what it is. Locations are a totally different thing. But we'll get into that, I think quite literally now, as we're entering the military district. Landmarks and locations aren't necessarily the same thing, because you can teleport to landmarks and respawn there, but locations just give you EXP and show up on the map. And come to think of it, I should probably show off the map. If you press Y, you can see all the places we've been to, including the landmarks. And if you find all the locations and landmarks on a map, you fill it up entirely. But we got a long way to go for that. Instead, let's focus on getting back to work, which is why we're here to begin with.
You idiots! What the hell are you playing at?
Uh-oh. The Colonel's gonna explode.
Crashing the mobile artillery into a house. How long have you been in the Force?
Sorry, sir. It's just that we were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered. But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds.
I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine. They win.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
Yes, sir.
Get the artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
Sir, the impact of the crash damaged the ether conduction cable. The ether fuel proceeded to leak out, and now the cylinder is empty.
Well, change the cylinder then. Can't you even do something as simple as that?
The auxiliary cylinders have all been used up. It'll be 3 days until more come in, sir.
I told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve.
Sorry, sir.
You're nothing but slackers!
Same old Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
Yeah, Ryan was not kidding around. That guy is scary, but don't let him know I said that, I guess. Let's just keep to ourselves and gather a couple quests from the Defense Force soldiers here in the military district. And Lake Flamie, causing a ruckus? How dare they? Let me take care of it. But is that all? Be honest with me. Of course it's not. There's some baby Amus on the beach. Get rid of them for me. What did they do to you? They're just babies. Just like I need you to take out the Lake Flamie. Got it. But something tells me. Maybe just a gut feel. Yeah. He's got one more quest for us. We should kill a couple stone crabbles at Agora. We need to cull their numbers from getting too high. That makes sense. Yeah, we've seen firsthand how deadly they can be. But, yeah, we'll get to that eventually. For right now, I just want to soak up the atmosphere a bit. I kind of like the military district. And its colorful characters. Hi there, Mr. Square Stash, was it?
Put your backs into it! Get a move on, you maggots!
Okay, I'm on part of the weapons lab team. Not my jurisdiction, but I like this detail too. See Ryan doing the press-ups, as they call them, here on the Bionis. The form's a little lacking, though.
Just take a look around. All I see is weak spots. Look at that washout over there. Cutting corners just like always.
I guess he's talking about Ryan. Hang in there, bro. Well, I guess I shouldn't really bother him. Instead, I'll bother everyone else. But, right over here, one last person we need to talk to. This defense soldier.
Yes.
Just hiding over here.
Do you know about Evil Rangrot? It's on Tefra Hill. I've been ordered to kill it by myself. That's impossible for one person. Can't you go and do it for me?
But I'm also one person. Okay. Sure, we'll help you out.
Thank you. It's a really strong monster, so be careful.
I'll try my best, but if you can't handle it, I don't know if Shulk can. He's kind of puny, but we're just going to do a little tour of the military district. I don't know. I like this place and all the colorful characters. Like this guy is also a named NPC. Hello there.
Just another quiet day in the Defense Force. Everything goes smoothly with Colonel Vanguard at the helm. I just support him from the shadows, you might say.
Oh, I get it, because you're in the shade. You clever devil cans. But it's not 100% necessary. Eventually, we're going to talk to these characters for quests. I just, want to introduce you to them a little early, because, well, you got to start with world building, right? That's how all good stories should start. But as we enter the weapons dev lab, our last quest is waiting for us on the right, and it's from a Nopon. Hi.
Me run out of materials for research, but too busy to get more. Friends maybe go get for me?
Yeah, I can do that.
Really? You go? Crabbles always drop small shells.
Or so I hear, as we already halfway done with this quest. Kinda convenient, but Shulk sneezes right in front of this guy. There it is. The Monado.
All right, Shulk. How are you?
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just now. I see you've been busy. Looks like your Monado Research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
So, you can activate it now then.
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers?
Which means
the Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
If we could just unlock the Monado's power.
Dunban! Dunban!
Prioritize the most civilians! Come on, get a move on!
Dunban!
Don't look like that. I haven't gone yet. Shulk. It was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future. Next, it will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies delivered to the defense force. I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
Shulk, you're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while. All right, I'm off.
Dunban, are you awake yet?
Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Mechon have gone now. Oh, why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay. More importantly, eat up before it gets cold. I made something really special today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
And now we're introduced to, yet again, another party member, this time Fiora, Shulk's childhood friend, and she's on the most noble quest of all, to feed Shulk. So, let's get to it, and the story quests cannot be skipped, and they even get their own special icon on the mini-map. This is how you advance the game, after all, and run by you guys, Fiora's awesome. How can you not love her?
Hey, Fiora.
Dixon!
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air. You know where he'll have gone.
Outlook Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
Well, that sure was nice of him. So, all we gotta do to find Shulk is head over to Outlook Park, which is right up ahead. If you made it this far, thank you. Whoa, gosh. Thank you so much for checking out this first episode. We're just starting things off here in Xenoblade Chronicles, but trust me, the game gets crazy good very, very soon. I hope to showcase what makes it so good to the best of my ability. And what's she doing? Is that a laugh? Watching you, Fiora, but anyways, enough jokes. Let's just end it here. I can't wait to play more. I'll see you guys next time for more Xenoblade Chronicles. Bye.